I think now that I'm in a very secure place with my career, I can honestly say, yeah, I do miss the game. I miss the idea of beating that guy in front of me or these two guys in front of me consistently, like that.
Right.
That competition, that pure competition of right before the play, like I'm sick and tired of this guy, but I'm gonna beat you. Then we're gonna take a break. Then I'm gonna line back up and I'm gonna beat your ass again. I miss that. I miss like that domination feel, like where you're just so in the zone.
Yeah.
The only thing I can compare to it is when you can vibe with the crowd, like that is, and it's not really the same, but it's that same control to where it's everything's working for you.
Right.
You know, there's the weird like comparison within, you know, pure competition sport, and then there's also like a realm of that within entertainment and sports entertainment. I don't know, it's a weird crossover.
But you have 3 kids, right?
3 with 2 in the oven. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm looking to be Papa Bear of 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Breaking news. We haven't really shared that.
Do you, if any of them wanted to play football, would you have a problem with it because of the high risk of injury?
It's probably best that they don't play too early. I played since I was 7. I remember moments that would not fly nowadays. I remember moments where, whoa, smack you on the butt, get back in there, let's do it again. Great job. And it was a great play, but it stunned me, and then they throw me back in. So I think there's different scenarios that where we can take care of our kids. This doesn't just go for my children, for all kids. As they get older and they become more coachable, you can really explain the different techniques of hitting and how to protect yourself and how to make those judgment calls of like, nah, coach, I'm not good. I need to pop out, like send in Sammy real quick because I need to go to the sideline. The culture was just different back in my day.
They'd call you a wimp if you did, they get back in, and it's like, that's not.
Well, you don't want to play. You don't want to be a starter.
Right. Yeah.
Go over there where the Gatorade is. Go get a Gatorade stain on your jersey opposed to the grass. So it was just a different culture, but I think it's far more. It's just more intelligent, and we have to take care of it because, as we've seen, you know, through these injuries, you know, all these different accounts, we have to protect our children. I want to support my kids.
Right.
I want them to be active. I want them to have discipline. I want them to be able to focus on something. And I think the best way to do that is within competition, within sports. But I don't think contact is necessary at a young age. I think I've met many football players that, I just started playing in high school, and they're Division I athletes.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Big E was one of our guys with the New Day.
Yep.
He didn't play until his, sophomore year maybe. Freshman year I might be a little off there, but I don't think he played Little League ball. He went D1, obviously a freak in the weight room and you know, just an incredible athlete. But there's a lot of guys like that.
How has your training changed? It's clearly changed since college, I'm assuming. But how has it changed even since you were last diagnosed with leukemia, which was in 2018?
So I guess the biggest general change within my training is just the mindset of it. Training was always just a tool for athletics and to become a better athlete. It wasn't ever like an aesthetic thing. It wasn't like, man, I want to look good naked. It wasn't ever just like, man, I want to look good at the beach. It was all like, I want to move that dude out of my way and then destroy the dude with the ball. It was always like, you know what I mean? I want to be the most explosive guy. I want to be the best, strongest athlete, you know, the most capable athlete on the field. And obviously in football, you're covered up. So it just wasn't a thing. So I think definitely my training now is just a lot more intuitive, you know, opposed to just like I think we talked a little bit earlier, opposed to just moving the bar and, you know, hitting these numbers, feeling the movement of the bar, feeling everything that I'm doing. So it's really weird, but at like 34, I'm still like learning how to connect to my body. It's amazing, but even at this age and like the moment, it's like, oh crap, there it is. Like, oh, that is like, it took me 30 reps of warming up and finally enough blood's in there, but now I can contract that every single time. And the cool thing is you take your break and then you come back to it, and it's trying to get that same feeling. It's trying to achieve that same situation and create that same contraction. So for me, it's no longer just, we're gonna move weight, you know what I mean, and just be a man in there. Now it's more about just conditioning, exhausting, and just trying to connect to the muscle group as you know, mentally as possible.
Well, it's also